lockdown. I can tell you our lives are in the Housos' hands. Yeah, but Australia's success relies on the Housos' success, I can tell you. We're banking on that. Yeah, but I'm pleased to tell you that we can rely on the Housos, mate. The Housos are BUSHTICK mixed people, okay? Yeah, most vulnerable people, but most ruggedly handsome. We like them. I like them. And they like us. But what we're gonna do is rely on them. We're gonna rely on them, I can tell you that. Yeah, looking forward to that. This guy's sending a video, look at that. Look at that, he found that already, mate. Yes, he's onto that. He's onto that productivity, mate, okay? Not about the productivity in that way. You might be quite productive. Yeah, but so is this guy, look at that. Look at that, he's quite productive in that way. But only maybe check a beautiful marine animal, I know that. Not a marine biologist, but I know that. Okay, anybody can know that. Yeah, but it's easy to know that. But what I'm doing here is looking at there, mate. Looking at there, looking, mate, because I want to calm myself. Maybe you want to calm yourself too. I can tell you. I can tell you, but you don't calm yourself too much, mate. Okay? Yeah, don't let the pressure get you. But at the same time, you need to know. You need to know. Life is in your hands, mate. Okay? You need to know it. But what I know, mate, it could feel a small shade. I could tell you. What you need to remember, mate, is you've been trained better than anyone else, mate. I can tell you. Focus on that. Focus on that. Your training and that of your emotional support. I can tell you. Draw on that. Draw on that and grow strong. I can tell you. You might want to feed on a BUSHTICK mixer juice. Feed on the BUSHTICK mixer juice to grow strong. I can tell you that. You can do that if you want to. It's up to you, mate. I can tell you. What doesn't make you stronger, mate, might make you weaker. It might be the other way around. I don't know, mate. I don't know about that. You might know about that. Who knows about that? Not me or you, mate. I can tell you. You might be uneducated. You might be trained well, but uneducated. Don't like me, mate. Don't like that. I'm like that sometimes. I can tell you. What I need to tell you, mate, is we support and salute you. I can tell you that. Nothing can stop a filthy cockroaches like you. I can tell you. You unstoppable filthy cockroaches in that way. If anyone can survive this, it's you, mate. I can tell you. Support each other in these difficult circumstances, you filthy cockroaches. Okay? You got a BUSHTICK mixer love in your hands. I don't know if you... I don't know what you feel about that, but don't have fear in your hearts, mate. I can tell you that. Don't let the pressure get you. I can tell you. You can do this, mate. I don't know if they have issued like advice to you. I don't know if you've been told what to do. But you probably eaten like, I don't know, mate, up to a kilo of plastic alone in this mouth. What about that? You swallowed it. Yeah, I don't know if what do you think that's gonna do to you, mate? I don't know. I don't know, it can't break you. It can't break you, that will not happen. But it might feel like shit, I can tell you. It might feel like shit, but we won't quit. We won't quit, mate, because, I don't know, mate, be brave, mate, so I can say that to you. I can say, mate, stay mentally strong in that way. Because it's so true for you, I can tell you that. Maybe I'd like to think about how you come to pass you've eaten so much plastic in your diet, maybe. I want to know that. I want to know that, but let's think about Mother Nature. Let's think about Mother Nature. Let's think about the support polyps. Let's be support polyps to one another. I can tell you that. Let's think about that. Let's think about money in our pockets in that way. Lots of filthy money in there, I can tell you. Because this isn't a state of origin, mate. I can tell you that it's not state versus state. State versus state and mate versus fate. It doesn't exist, mate. It doesn't exist that way. Also process, because we're bondholders. We're bondholders and the shareholders. Shares are low right now, I can tell you. Stock's low. Stock's low, but we got high expectations in that way. I don't know if you know that, but I know that. That's what I like to think about. But then I think to myself, who's feeding me plastic? Who's putting plastic in my fish? I can tell you that. And then I think to myself, I know who. There's only one person. There's one person that could be that horrible. I can tell you that plastic pit. Plastic pit he had there. I can tell you he got a plastic feet. Plastic pit. He's got a plastic feet. I might have told you that already. I don't know, but it's not state for state, alright? You're not plastic pit. You're not got. Oh, look at it. That a filthy cockroach, mate. Like, yeah, I can tell you that. You're like that a filthy cockroach in there, I can tell you. We can't stop you, mate. Look at that. Where's that cockroach come from or gone, mate? I can tell you. Oh, look at that. He found another one. I thought that was a cockroach. I thought that was another cockroach like you, mate. Ah, it's just plastic. I can tell you that. I can tell you when my kin are that way. Yeah, but yeah, they're not good for environment. That's how I'm getting plastic in my diet. I can tell you that. I get plastic in my feces that way. Not good for my digestive system and my bowels. Not good for my bowels in that way. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. That's a solid plastic stool, I can tell you. The diet made nothing of plastic. Nothing but plastic inside of there, I can tell you. The other bite of maybe bread. Maybe bread and plastic, I can tell you, like a baby bird. That's what the mother bird feed a baby bird, I can tell you, got plastic inside of that. I got the plastic inside of my genitals sometime. I think about it. I think about my reproductive organs in that way. I think, what if I got the plastic in my stools, mate? I got plastic in my family jewels. You might know about that. You might know about that. You might got that too. We all got that. We all got that. Oh, look at that. The bottle cap. Yeah, that's nice. We like that. Some of us don't like that. Some of us don't like that, quite frankly, I can tell you that. You don't like that, then I don't like that either, mate. I can tell you. Let's follow their advice and remain calm. I don't know if you want to do that, but I do. I do. Because things can change in the blink of an eye, mate. I can tell you, sometimes for the worst. Sometimes for the worst. But sometimes for the best, too. You might know about that. You might know about that. Yeah, things will be okay, mate. Let's not stop believing in the idea that we have. I don't know if we've got one. Okay, but we don't like to be agitated or distressed. I can tell you. But it's temporary, mate, agitation. Agitation and distress is only temporary, I can tell you. It never truly lasts, mate. Okay, it goes away. It goes away and comes back like the ocean's tide. Okay, let's remember that. Let's remember that in time of crisis, okay? That may be advice for you to remain calm in that way. Okay, let's follow that. That's what I think about sometimes. Look at that. Yeah, that's a mighty craft that way, I can tell you. Set sail, Captain, I said it. I said it, mate. They followers and leaders. I like to follow. I like to follow. This guy like to lead. Look at it. He led me straight to that, mate, like a bloodhound. Like a beautiful bloodhound in that way. Yeah, no, mate, exactly. I can't tell you. I can't tell you unless yeah, show it to me. Look at it. Look at that. That's where plastic come from. I can tell you. We don't want the plastic sand, mate. I can tell you. You know, not good for us. Look at it. I'm getting a good look at it now. I feel nasty me to see that. Just stay strong, mate, and realize my life is in your hands, okay? My life is in your hands, that's why.